This is an activity that's very similar to a lot of activities that I do for my students. This is conjugating a verb. This is Spanish 1, so it's very basic. They talk about items that they want to eat or drink, and we start with some sort of a do now or bell ringer, whichever you want to consider it. They talk about the food and drink vocabulary and conjugations for eating and drinking. We read vocabulary and sentences about eating and drinking, and then we write sentences. Okay, and then there's some kind of cultural activity questions that we have here. And I have a reminder of subject pronouns because we already learned this lesson about the subject pronouns. Each one has a picture that goes with it, and I've color coded for singular, plural, first, second, and third person conjugations. I do a lot of color coding. So when we get down to this bottom part here, we talk about the infinitive form of verbs, and how that has two different parts, a stem and an ending. And we look at how we conjugate by using the new endings added to the stem. As we continue on, we've got the visual for the verb to drink, which is beber, and the new conjugations, dropping off the ending and adding the new endings for each first, second, third person singular, plural. And then there's an explanation about all of the different things that just to say bebo would mean, because we don't use helping verbs in Spanish as often as we do in English. Then we have like just a few vocabulary words there to talk about things that people eat and drink. And then I have some more vocabulary down at the bottom connected to what we learned a little earlier. And the students will unscramble these words, and it actually comes out to say comer and beber once they unscramble all of them. Then they have an assignment that goes along with it. Of course, these are all connected to some of the different things or expectations for the district and for the state.